bad wolf for a week since the morning he'd gone hunting along the new road through the forest.
Son, this road is just what we need. People have plenty of food, and now they'll be bringing it right into the forest. Why? Tricking them out of their food is easier than catching a three-legged rabbit. I'll be back tonight with enough food to last us a week.
But he hadn't come back. Mother Wolf had been against his plan from the start. She had many relatives who lost their lives dealing with people. Now with winter approaching, she had Little Bad Wolf, her and Little Bad Wolf were home alone.
I am not letting you leave this dead until you promise to stay away from the road. No matter what your father says, you cannot trust strangers.
Elby promised, but he had no intention of keeping his word. He sneaked away and crouched into bushes alongside the road, ready to jump out at anyone threatening who came along. One look at those snarling fangs, and any traveler who knew anything about his father would surely part with that information. At last he heard gravel crunching. He hunkered down in the bushes and practiced making fierce faces. As the footsteps grew nearer, he prepared to pounce. Then he heard a strange sound. The walker was sighing. Elby peeked through the bushes and saw a tiny figure dressed all in red, carrying a basket so huge and heavy that it nearly dragged on the ground. As the girl passed his hiding place, Elby noticed a red hood hanging down her back.
What a weird outfit.
Suddenly the girl stopped. To his surprise, she said,
I feel someone watching me. Come out, whoever you are, and help me carry this basket. There's so much food in it that I can barely lift it.
Food! Dad was right.
Licking his chops, Elby stepped up the bushes behind the girl.
Did you say your basket was heavy, little girl?
The little girl reached into her hood and pulled out a spray can. She wheeled around and pointed at Elby's drizzling nose.
Freeze, Buster! One move in your history.
Wait! Why did you have to do that?
Well, it was either that or bop you over the head with pepperoni. I'm too young to carry weapons.
You don't need weapons with me. What's your name?
Everyone calls me Red Riding Hood, so you might as well too. My mother got a deal on a bolt of red cloth, and she makes all my clothes from it. I talked her into adding this hood, hoping that she'll use up the material before I'm 30.
It's a nice color, but not for snaking through the woods.
Well, I told you my name. Now what's yours? Or are you going to be as mysterious as the last wolf I met?
You met another wolf on this road?
Yep, about a week ago. I trudged this way every day, although my load was much lighter then. You still haven't told me your name.
I'm LB. Tell me, was the other wolf bigger than me?
Much bigger, Ellie. He was grown up, and you're still a pup, right?
A young adult, man. Where did this other wolf go after you saw him?
I have no idea. He asked me 100 questions, then took off without saying goodbye.
That sounds like my dad. He's been missing for a week. Did you ask him for help?
I sure did.
And did he help?
No way. He said we've all got problems, kid, and disappeared into the forest.
That had to be my father. Why are you taking all this food?
That's the last thing your dad asked before he disappeared. Are you just going to say goodbye if I answer?
Promise me, I'll do all I can to help you if you tell me what you told my dad.
I told him that my poor, dear old granny was sick and that I was bringing her a basket of food for my mom. Then he asked where she lived. I showed him the map Mom drew, and zip, he was gone.
And Granny's still sick?
It's very strange. I bring her a basket each day and she moans and groans like she's dying. But then she gives me a list of food to bring, and it's always enough to feed an army. I don't know how an old lady who lies in bed all day can work up such an appetite. She eats like,
Hold that thought, then. Maybe I can help you out. Why don't you bring your basket this far each day, and I'll take it the rest of the way.
You would do that? But why?
I like you, and not every kid would be so nice to an old lady. That shows you have character.
Thanks, LB. You really are different from your father. But there's one more thing that you have to do for me. Granny always gives me a list for the next day. Can you bring that back here for me?
Sure, I'll leave it list under that really big rock so you can find it.
You're amazing, LB. I wish my mother could meet you. But I'll just tell her how good you are. She always says, don't talk to strangers or stay away from strangers.
My mom's exactly the same. I promise to be careful and avoid the road before I left.
Old people just get on my nerves sometimes, just because when they were younger, they think people can't be trusted. They want us to keep an eye out for people. How can I repay you for helping me?
Hey, I got an idea. When your grandma gets better, maybe you could get a snack now and then for my poor family. She's getting older and her legs are giving out, and I haven't quite gotten the hang of this hunting thing yet. Dad was giving me lessons before he disappeared.
Poor LB. I've never really had a father, so I know how you feel. It's a deal. Let's shake on it.
Wait, are there other houses on Granny Street?
Yeah, why?
Well, some people act funny when they see a wolf in the neighborhood. How about let me borrow that red clothes so I can disguise myself when I leave the forest?
It's yours, Ellie. I've got a bunch of them. Please don't ask. I hate fabric sales. All I have is red clothes.
Happy to be free of her load, Red jogged off toward home. Elby grunted as he picked up the basket.
No wonder Mary grabbing it.
He had to see for himself the old lady who could eat this much in one day. If there were only some way to lighten the light.
Well, I don't know one way to lie in the basket.
He began to help himself to the snacks while he looked at Red's map. When his stomach was full, Elby grabbed the still heavy basket and started toward Granny's. Elby put on the cloak, pulled on the hood, and headed down the street. He wasn't used to being around so many people, and he was sure that his disguise wouldn't stand a close inspection. But no one seemed the least bit interested in him. People walked this way and that, barely looking at each other. At last, he saw Granny's house. He walked up the driveway and knocked bitterly on the door.
Is that
Yes, Grandma.
where's the come in? Come into my room and bring the basket, please. I'm too sick to get up.
Even though the day was sunny, Granny's bedroom was quite dark. She pulled down all the shades. As Elby's eyes got used to the darkness, he could see the old lady lying in the bed. The covers were pulled up almost to her eyes. On her head, she wore a nightcap.
Just leave the master by the bed and feel free to run out. I don't want you wasting your whole day on a young lady like me.
But how are you feeling, Granny?
About the same, dear. I hope you're not catching something yourself. Your voice sounds different today.
Just a minute ago, Granny. Nothing to worry about. Let me really want to see this drive.
That's how you tell if an animal's sick. People sick when their foreheads are hot.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Anyways, let me feel.
No, dear. I took my temperature just before you arrived, and it was perfectly normal.
I forgot, Granny. What is normal?
Only about not too cold and not too hot.
Let me look in your eyes and see if they're clear.
I'm fine with you. Just take my list from the table by the door, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Elby turned as if to leave and pretended to drop the list on the floor. As soon as he was below of Granny's sight, he scooted to the foot of the bed. Reaching up, he grouped under the covers until he found a mouthful of bushy hair, then he pulled it.
Hi, Pop.
Why, you little rascal? What did you do with that?
Send her home. I'm her new deliverable. Where's Granny? Did you?
No. These little people are false skinny people. They're not worth eating. She's not when I got here. She attacked us in the store.
Big Bad Wolf reached under the pillow and pulled out a sheet of paper bordered with precious items. He handed it to Elby the red.
Dear Granddaughter, thank you for bringing me soup. As you can see, I'm not here to eat it. By the time you read this, I'll be right your plate. My doctor says the only way I'll feel better is to soak up some rain, so I'm off the floor. Tell your mom I'll see her in the spring. Love, Granny.
Doesn't anybody stay with their families anymore?
What's that supposed to mean?
Mom's been worried sick about Pop. She can think about is her brother who had much trouble with that boy. Peter and her uncle who lost his life in that big farm. You've been lying here, stuff in your face.
You've got me all around, son. Granny's got a huge fuse in the basement. I've been packing food in it all week.
What good is it, Pop? You can't carry the freezer out of here, and sooner or later, Red is bound to catch on.
I worry about that kid. She's been here 6 times and still thinks I'm the granny. These must be dumb as they are, but come downstairs and help me and see what you'll get.
Big Bad Wolf led Elby downstairs and opened Granny's giant freezer. Elby began to salivate. The freezer was crammed with roasts, sandwiches, stews, pizzas, cakes, and pies.
Let's eat, Pop. And we're bringing some food back to Mom.
Come here, boy.
Big Bad Wolf squeezed behind the freezer and motioned for Elby to follow. They stood peering into a hole in the thin floor.
I've started a tunnel leading into the woods. Once it's finished, we can go up and I'll get home and grab me food.
How far have you gotten, Dad?
Not far. The ground is hardest and the country's hard, so together I'm sure we'll make a better progress.
Suddenly, a blinding light filled the basement. Before the wolves could react, a bullhorn shrieked.
Come on with your hands up behind the freezer. Or paws. Lie down on the floor and don't move.
Wait. Okay.
The shocked wolves obeyed. Mercifully, the light went out.
That's them, officers, the two rats, or mean wolves, who took me.
LB turned to smooth things over.
Hi, Red. I found you missing food. Our Papa and I are hunting it down here to catch the crows who are bothering Red.
Save your breath, Furball, and read this.
Red flicked a postcard across the room. It landed on the floor in front of the wolves' house. They read,
Dear Red, the weather is beautiful. I miss you, but the Florida sun shines during the trip. The old granny feels like a kid here. Not all my friends are so lucky, but I'm worried about the next door neighbor. They stay at home all winter, so I need a big favor. Can you and your mom bring them a daily basket? It'll put my mind at ease. Wait till you see the great green cereal bring back to you. It's bright red, your favorite color. Love, Green.
LB started to speak, but a harsh voice interrupted.
Anything you say, it'll be used against you in court of law.
LB kept his snout to the ground, but raised his eyes. Two blue uniforms with shiny shoes, badges, and pistols towered over him and his dad. One officer was holding an enormous.
Well, miss you, we brought the big one of 1043. First day I have your mother, said the officer with the flashlight.
That means dressing like your granny.
And 682, lawful entry intent on the bill.
He broke into the house.
Your conspiracy to decide is unclear.
He tried to trick you.
As for the little guy,
Stop. All I want to know is, what happens now?
Well, it's reform school for the small one and prison for the big one. Wolves can be pretty crafty, but they can get out. They can't get out.
And what happens to all the food in Granny's freezer?
to count it as evidence.
That means
It goes to waste, and the old couple next door goes hungry unless my mother spends the whole winter cooking and I spend it dragging baskets through the woods. I've got a better idea.
The law is the law.
what if they admit they're guilty? Couldn't they go out with community service?
No way, I call them right cause. They're going to jail.
What's your idea, Rick?
Why can't they pay back their debit to society by distributing all this food to people? The two can make sure no one in the neighborhood goes hungry.
Oh, great, we'll be here in a moment.
It's your choice, lady, but the two miss one delivery. They're mine.
Don't worry, officer. Give the neighbors my phone number. One complaint and you have these girls.
And we'll also have them on 325. They learn the safety of verbal agreement. I like it.
Thanks, officers, but I'm in no hurry. My mother is going to find me guilty of a 1-2,000.
Gee, I didn't even know you were that.
She told me once. She told me twice. She told me 1,000 times not to talk to strangers.